Okay guys, here we have the WR450 and she's all repaired. We have a new 14 tooth front sprocket, a new 50 tooth rear, a new X-ring chain, and a new chain guide. I got all the parts from the primary drive. I chose them not because maybe they're the best, but I consider them to be the best of value. So I was able to get all those parts and not really break the bank. I'll show you a little bit how we repaired the Swingarm. One little pointer I wanted to give you: whenever you're working on your bike, try to find a place that is clean. If you have garage or concrete carport, whatever, try to get in there and maybe sweep the area before you start. If not, if you work out in the dirt like I do sometimes, you can put down like if you have an old blanket or sheet or whatever, you can put that down under the bike, and then if you have any washers or small parts that drop, you'll be able to find those and so you can put them where you can find them. If you want to take a look at here we were able to weld the bracket back onto the swing arm. Actually, a friend of mine did the welding. We did not have TIG available, so we used arc welder. We picked up some some arc rod at the auto parts there, and anyway, we've got it welded on there where it's going to hold. All these other parts are new. Now, I could have done a video on how to do this, but there's a lot of people that are better motorcycle mechanics than I am. But I'll just briefly tell you, all you had to do is drop the two bolts out of your linkage and take the bolt that goes through where it pivots at the pivot point right here. Of course, remove your rear tire, remove the brake caliper from the swing arm, and it'll come right off. The only thing you need to keep in mind is there are some spacers between the frame and the swing arm, and those spacers make it so when you torque this bolt up, that it bottoms out there, so that you're not causing anything to bind, so that it'll so your bike will freely go up and down, like so. Anyway, she's all fixed and ready to go. The only other pointer I'd give you is if you ride alone sometimes, like I do, just take time to check your bike over and make sure that you don't have like a chain that is worn. Now, my chain was worn a little bit, but I didn't think it quite needed to be replaced, but as it turns out, I probably should have replaced it earlier. But if you have any play in the chain at all, that can cause those links to ride up high on the sprocket there, and you're just looking for a chance for something to cause a problem there. So if you are riding alone, don't ride like you're 16-year-old kid. Just slow down, take her a little easier. And I've always said, well, what could happen to me? People think they're invincible. If I break down, I could walk 10 miles. But yeah, I could walk 10 miles, but could I walk 10 miles with a broken leg? Probably not. So if you're alone, just take it easy. Or if, like in this instant, I was riding with some good friends, they were able to go get the truck and come back and save me. So anyway, we'll be back. Wanting to get back with Tyler down there and ride here shortly. We got the bike all ready to go. Dr. Do Sport out.